All right, Mexican gaming fans, we're here with another League Night Battle Report. Today we're going to be watching a game between Sean and his Dark Angels and Caden, yeah, and your Necrons.
Yep.
It's ITC Mission 2. It looks like Vanguard deployment.
Yep.
You want to take us through your army real fast, Sean?
Yeah, so I'm technically Dark Angels. I have more IG models, so you can see I got a lot of chaff out to kind of clog up the board as much as I can, especially against a low model count army like this. I'm going to try to spread out. So I picked Linebreaker. You can see I have some proxy guardsmen here and another unit of guardsmen here. They're going to try to get Linebreaker for me. I have the Dark Talons back here benefiting from the Dark Shroud, so they're at -2 to hit right now. I also made sure that I towed them into the triangle of the cover just in case I can get cover against something that matters. The Contemptors sitting right here do have line of sight to the Tesseract Vault right now, so I'm protecting them from both the Doomsday Arcs while giving myself threat range on the Tesseract Vault. And then I have my Leviathan all the way up here, hoping to get within effective range of something.
And the secondaries you chose were?
Linebreaker, Big Game Hunter, which felt bad. I only have 3 possible points on that one, but I felt like it was kind of maybe my best choice there. And then Old School.
And Caden, what did you bring?
All right, we got a Necron, 2 detachments in here, 1 Mephrit, 1 Nihilok. The Nihilok is 2 Doomsday Arcs, the Transcendent Satan, and a Cryptek with a Canoptic Cloak.
Is he back there?
He's hiding in here somewhere.
Okay, he's back in this.
Cloak.
Yeah.
Those give me the reroll 1s on my heavy artillery. We've got a Nihilok Tesseract Vault as well. Then we have a Mephrit detachment with destroyers in the building, 3 Wraiths, and 8 Tomb Blades.
And the reason you chose that for the Tesseract Vault?
The reason it's the Tesseract Vault is because there's a second Cryptek with a Canoptic Cloak, so I can give him some repairs throughout the battle.
Okay. And we will get back to you after... Oh, wait, did you guys roll for first turn yet?
We have not.
Okay, let's see that. Sean got a 4.
And I got a 5.
And a 5. So Necrons, do you want to?
I would love it.
Okay, I'm going to
Try C's?
No, sir.
No C's. We'll get back to you after Caden's turn 1. All right, Necrons have had their turn 1. Caden, you want to take us through it?
Yeah, so what happened was the destroyers were able to hop forward and try an extermination protocols on this dreadnought. Did not go well for them, even with the rerolls. But we were able to do a lot of mortal wounds and clear out some of the chaff with the Tesseract Vault and the Transcendent Satan. So that was able to clear up a lot of that. The Wraiths were able to go in and charge a couple units, keep them a little bogged down. Tesseract Vault was able to shoot. We really just wiped away the chaff this round. We didn't kill the heavy hitters, so we're going to probably get a heavy fire in returns to this field.
What points did you score this turn?
So this turn I killed a unit for Old School. I wiped a unit of 10. Yeah. Wiped a unit of 10 and did not kill any characters. So we got 2 of those. I am holding objectives and we did kill a unit. So
all right.
We're sitting on that.
We'll come back to you after the retaliation of the Dark Angels.
We'll see.
All right, the Dark Angels have struck back.
So starting here, I have 2 IG units. These are just barely touching the 12-inch. Well, this one's barely touching the 12-inch for Linebreaker, so I'll get a Linebreaker point off of that. I had a unit fall back and control this objective just so that I wouldn't be losing in terms of numbers of objectives. I have 2 scouts remaining from a squad that charged destroyers. Destroyers rolled pretty well. I was able to kill a few destroyers though, so I'm alright with that. The Wraiths ended up living through my psychic powers. I didn't roll that well on mortals, so the Wraiths are still around. Have a few miscellaneous models that are still left over here. I've left the Tesseract Vault on 1 wound, unfortunately, so that'll be a big deal coming up in the next turn. This Dark Talon moved forward, and there was his Warlord was sitting right here, so it dumped everything on his Warlord. Overkill. By the time I didn't realize he didn't have an invul, so by the time I rolled the big guns, he was dead, and the little guns were wasted. And then I got these scouts that are just falling back. So we'll see how I did okay. I knocked down the Tesseract Vault to 1 wound. He's still going to get a pretty good second turn, so we'll see what happens after the next one.
All right, and we'll be back. All right, end of Necron, turn 2. You want to take us through it?
All right, so the Doomsday Arc had to move a little bit to weaken his gun to try and wipe a few of these guys off. Unfortunately, didn't kill enough to end his Linebreaker. That'll be next round. We actually had a pretty successful shooting phase overall. The scout squad that was up here was taken care of by a couple mortal wounds and the Cryptek. This survived, but we were able to wipe out the rest of most of the chaff over here. The really good part is the destroyers were able to hop behind and kill multiple HQs. This round we were able to kill 4 different HQ choices from the list. Unfortunately, still didn't kill any of the planes or big vehicles. That'll be up for next. We'll see how it goes.
All right, end of Dark Angels, turn 2.
So we have the 2 IG units still sitting here, hoping to live for a few more turns to give me more line breaker. We have the 2 Mortis Contemptors. They walked out and derped the Doomsday Ark, so that's an okay use for them. Over here, I was able to get rid of the Satan that was in the middle of my lines. I was able to kill the Tesseract Vault, which is also good. And I was able to kill a single Wraith that was sitting around here. He still has the Destroyers and the Tomb Blades, which are going to be an issue for me. So we'll see how that goes. But I feel like I had an okay second round there. I'm going to take some losses here, and it's going to be really close, I think, coming out.
All right, we'll get back to you after Necron, turn 3. All right, Necron, turn 3.
So the Doomsday Ark stayed here and shot and killed. There's one left here that's going to get him line breaker for 1 more point. That's going to be kind of annoying. We were able to kill a character up here, and we've got the Destroyers taking this guy out here over here. So we got kind of things locked down. Both these planes are tied up with the bikes, so they'll hopefully be a -1 to move if they fall back. -1 to hit, I mean. Doomsday Ark's kind of whiffed it on shooting, but we'll see what happens.
Planes, dude. They fly. They fly.
Yeah, but if they heavy weapons, do they ignore that? We'll get back to you. I don't know what you have.
Okay.
That's my thing. I don't know that.
Fair enough.
Still got a few wounds bouncing around on here. I haven't killed any of the 10 wound models yet, but we're going for that. So.
All right, we'll get back to you soon. End of Dark Angels, turn 3.
Yep. So we are still tied up here with the Destroyers. I made a mistake early and didn't allocate my attacks correctly. So they've just been a thorn in my side the whole game. But I'm feeling okay here. I fell back and shot here, helped out with the Doomsday Ark, which the Dark Talons finished off. And then the Leviathan here that was unengaged was able to kill the Tomb Blades.
All right, it's getting down to the bare minimum models, it looks like now.
Yep.
And that was the end of turn 3, correct? You were bottom? Right.
Yep.
All right, so turn 4 coming up.
Awesome.
All right, Necron, turn 4.
All right, so we were able to take the Destroyers over here and destroy 1 Dreadnought and a plane with their fire. The Cryptek that's left of the Doomsday Ark whiffed it in all their attacks, and they did nothing. Destroyers really held it on that one. So that's it.
All right.
To Big Game Hunter.
All right, end of Dark Angels, turn
3.
No, 4. 4, yeah.
So these Destroyers continue to be a thorn in my side, unfortunately. I still have yet to kill them off. Just rolling bad damage, mostly. But I was able to kill the Cryptek, and was able to move into the center of the table, so hopefully next turn will be a good one.
Okay. End of Necron, turn 5.
It was not a good round. The Destroyers took 5 wounds off of this guy, got him pretty close, but not quite enough to kill him. Doomsday Ark whiffed it on everything, rethinking him in the list.
Okay. All right, that is the end of Dark Angels, turn 5, and it is over there.
Yep.
You want to run us through what happened?
Yeah, so really quickly, the Destroyers that were sitting right here, these guys were able to kill them. The Scouts finished off the 1 wound Destroyer, and then the last cannons killed it with some good damage rolls. The Leviathan had advanced up into range of the Doomsday Ark, which didn't want to move to get the more shots, so I was able to shoot back. It blasted off the board, and that was it. I still had my IG units over here picking up some line breaker points and old school points.
And then the final tally was
28 to 20. Pretty close
for the Dark Angels.
For the Dark Angels. Yep.
All right, we'll come back next week with another battle report.